In this example, what we have is a situation that in spite of predictions of a paperless computerized office, paper and paperboard production in the U.S. has steadily increased. In 2010, the production was 80.3 million short tons, and since 1990, production has been growing at a rate given by f prime of x is equal to 0.048 x plus 0.95, where x is the years after 1990. So what we want to do is we want to find f of x and use this model to predict production levels in 2020. So let's take a look at what we have right now. So the first thing that we have here is we've got a derivative. Here, f prime of x is equal to 0.048x plus 0.95. So I've got something that I know I'm going to have to take the indefinite integral of. Now then, in addition, we're given the information that in 2010, the production was 80.3 million short tons. Now then, so I'm given a date and I'm given an amount of paperboard production, okay? And my function gives me paperboard production. F prime of x gives me paperboard production, where x is the years after 1990. So what I know then, okay, so 2010 is equal to 2010 is equal to 1990 plus 20 years. So that tells me that 20 is equal to x, okay? And f of 20 is equal to 80.3. So I have a point on my function that I'm looking for, f of x. Now then, the last thing that this problem tells us is we want to predict production levels in 2020. Well, 2020 is when x is equal to, remember this is years since 1990, so I have to subtract 1990 from this. In other words, I want to find out when x is equal to 30, what the predicted paperboard production levels are. Okay, so that's a lot of information. Now then, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, we're going to find out what f of x is, at least by taking the indefinite integral. So I'm going to take the indefinite integral of 0.048x plus 0.95 dx. All right, so this becomes 0.048 times x to the 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1, which I know is 2. Okay? And then plus 0.95 x to the 0 plus 1 over 0 plus 1 plus c. All right, now then, in order to calculate this out, I can cancel the 2 with the 0.048, so this is 0.024. Okay. So my function here is 0.024 x squared plus 0.95 x plus c. So this is f of x. But I know from right here, I know that f of 20 is equal to 80.3, and that's going to be 0.024 times 20 squared plus 0.95 times 20 plus c. All right, so when I calculate that out, 0.024 times 20 squared is going to give me 9.6. 0.95 times 20 is going to give me plus 19, plus c is equal to 80.3. And when I solve for C, that means that C is going to be equal to 51.7. So I know that my function, now the specific function for this example is 0.024 x squared plus 0.95x plus 51.7. So that is the function that governs paperboard production after 1990. Now, what else I want to know is I want to predict the production levels in 2020. That means I need to find f of 30. So I need to put 0.024 times 30 squared plus 0.95 times 30 plus 51.7. And when I calculate that out, I get 101.8 short tons that I'm predicted that will be produced in 2020 as the answer to the question.